Downloading? Yeah.
Hi Melissa, hi Elizabeth. You guys will just have to give me a minute. I'm trying to help my kiddo with something on his phone here.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't need to don't be that what I want.
Hi everybody coming in. Hi Desiree, thanks for being here, hon.
Woo.
You can see him here.
Hi.
Hi Jody, hi Robin, everybody else coming in.
I see nobody coming in.
Oh, they're right here, look. Everybody's typing. You just can't hear them, you'd have to read.
Hi, typing. Which, hey, guys.
You can make your own video?
Yeah.
I'm just helping my kiddo with something and then we'll get started.
Yep.
And I'm streaming without using my headphones. There's a funny story behind that. I'll let you all know in a minute.
Hi,
I feel kind of like an idiot. Desiree says, hi there, little man. How are you?
Pretty good.
Robin says, hi, little guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He love me?
Yeah. They love kids, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's gays.
Hi, everybody coming in. Thanks for being here. Okay, it's almost done. Just 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
He is 4.
Yeah, I am sure. Yeah, I love making people on my own.
Okay, it's downloaded. I'll put it on here. You're going to be good for daddy while mommy streams, right? Okay, you better. Otherwise you'll have to deal with mama.
Hi, Betty.
Okay, sir, there you go. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, Betty.
Okay, go on. Okay, hey everybody coming in. So, this funny story, I could not figure out why my phone was not picking up the audio in the streams. Because when I record videos on my phone to upload to YouTube, it works perfectly fine, but I'm guessing that the videos have their own mic. So I was looking up Google for my type of phone and troubleshooting for it, and I tried so many different things. I realized that the Google mic, like the mic that you use to talk and search for stuff, wasn't working either. And finally I reset the whole phone, and it still wasn't working, so I downloaded this voice recorder app to see if that would work, and I noticed that I could hear it. It was just very muffled. And then I realized that my phone screen had cracked a while back, and I used nail polish to cover over the whole thing, and there was nail polish covering the mic. So I poked that out of there, and now it's working again. It was such a silly solution for that. I cannot believe I never thought of it. Hi Dallas, thanks for being here. Becky, Kim, Susan, Taya, everybody else that I've missed, thanks for being here. Yeah, Alicia, I felt pretty silly. Yeah, that's so me. At least it was a simple solution. Hey Kayla, honey, thanks for being here. So I'm hoping to finish up this picture, and this is Wish on a Star from Hannah Lynn's Enchanted Faces. And I started this on my first stream and did the background with Neocolors. And then yesterday for my stream, we put in the rest of the galaxy, the stars and stuff, and started it on our hair. We still have to finish it, and I'm hoping to be able to finish it on this stream. So I'm just going to go ahead and zoom in here. Oh, that's awesome, Shirley. There's a lot of people coloring in that book lately. I might have to grab it. It looks really good. So, I'm just going to finish up her hair, but before I do that, I'm going to put a base down on her skin. That way it can dry while I finish her hair. And I apologize for my camera shaking. Miss Lilo has taken her usual spot on my shelf. Oh, thanks so much, Sharon. Oh, Lilo, you lay down, Missy. You're so cute. Okay, I'm just gonna show you guys this cat. She is so adorable. She just lays there the whole time I stream. She'll be asleep in like 5 minutes. I know, isn't she cute? Okay, so I'm going to go in with some 131 Skin White, and I'm using Touch 5 markers as a base. And I'm just going to come in and color in all of her skin. And if you guys want to give me some color suggestions for her shirt down here, that would be awesome. We're going to do her eyes blue and her wings blue as well as the star. Oh, green would look really good, especially because that's what I had originally planned on doing with her hair. I like that. Should we do her eyes green then too, or still do her eyes blue? Little Pickle, there's so many places you can get these markers. I've seen them on eBay. I got mine on Amazon. I've also seen them on AliExpress and Wish. You kind of have to do some shopping around to find the cheapest price. I think I paid, I want to say anywhere from 60 to 70 for my set. I can't remember exactly. Right, we got votes for both green and blue eyes. See, green, teal. Not sure if that's shirt color or eye color though. Hi Charlotte, thanks for being here. Desiree, you definitely should. I absolutely love the Neo Color 2s. Okay, yeah, let's do green eyes. That way her shirt's not the only thing green in the picture. Yeah, baby.
I tried it. We had all the children. We had lots of hats on there.
Well, you'll have to figure it out. You're starting over, baby, okay? You're not going to have all the same stuff as before. You got to keep playing. Go on. Someone is getting tired. Desiree, I'm going to do her wings a really light blue. Also going to grab out 59 Pale Green and just color in her eyes and her shirt then. I am going to attempt to make these wings see-through as best I can. Oh yeah, we have two Desirees here. Desiree double E and Desiree AE. Okay, so while that marker dries, I'm going to go in and I'm going to finish off her hair. Now, I think I made a mistake last time because I think I was supposed to use one of these colors before I put the orange. And I can't remember exactly which one comes next. So I'm going to skip the pumpkin orange because I think that one was supposed to go before the orange, and I'm just going to go in with my mineral orange and just kind of finish this. Oh, maybe not. Hold on, let's try the pumpkin orange, see if that looks better. No, I think it was the mineral orange. Okay. I think I'm going to introduce a new color to the top of her hair too. We'll just pretend that it's a little bit lighter at the top. Thank you, Shalene. I'm quite enjoying this one. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and pick out a more yellowy orange. Let's go with the yellowy orange. So I'm going to use this color to finish everything up top, and then I'll kind of go back in and blend this into the other colors and use it to burnish them. Thanks everyone for answering questions that I've missed. This is only my third stream, and it's I'm finding it kind of hard to both color and chat at the same time. Hi Nikki, thanks for being here. Thank you, Candace. Oh, thanks, Kayla. So are you, hon. So I'm actually thinking about starting to do a regular streaming time on my channel, because one thing I am really liking about the streams is the fact that I don't have to edit them, and the upload time is phenomenal. Usually I have to wait like anywhere from 2 to 8 hours to upload videos to YouTube. Whereas after I stream, all it does is process for a little bit and then it's up, and I'm loving that. Thanks, Desiree Double E. Oh, I see that was a comment from a while ago. My chat hasn't been moving. Dorothy, you probably could get a similar result with Inktense. You would just have to work a little bit more carefully since when the Inktense dries, it's permanent. But it's also easier to put layers over on Inktense because it doesn't move once you put it down. Sorry, I've missed a lot in the chat because my screen hasn't been moving for some reason. Oh, thanks for the support, guys. I think I will do that because I'm enjoying this. And then I find, because I know watching other people's streams, it's nice because not only are you watching them, but you can also chat too, which is nice that you can do something while watching, and I really enjoy that as well. Yes, Desiree, that's definitely a huge reason why I like it. Nikki, legally my name is spelled with one E, but my artist Elias spells it with two E's. My split personality. Yeah, Desiree, I'm using my phone right now. Yeah, Shalene, I agree. Kaylee, you can't hear me? It should be working fine. I cleared all the nail polish out of my mic on my phone. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the little star up here. I'm going to go in with green ochre, which kind of seems like an interesting choice for a star, but I'm going to try to make it look gold, and then I'm going to put stickles over top of it when I'm done. Thanks, Lori. Candace, one issue that I have with streaming on my phone is I don't get those three little dots that everybody else does to make somebody a mod, so if you want to be a mod in my future streams, try and reach out to me on either Facebook or Instagram. My links will be in the description of one of my other videos. And I can set up a time where I can invite you to just a mod stream to make you a mod. But I can't do it while I'm streaming right now because I need to be on my computer for it. Okay, next I'm going to switch to artichoke. And then I'm just going to finish it off with the cream. Nikki, my Facebook is Skyee, and then I think it's Jensen. I also go by multiple last names, so it's kind of hard to keep up with. Mostly because I don't like my legal one. Hi Katrina, nice to have you here. My Facebook might be linked in some of my other videos too, Nikki. I'm not too sure. Okay, next I'll tackle her skin, and I'm going to use my usual skin color combination of that, and it's a very similar one or the same one that Sammy uses, I'm not sure. but I actually learned of this skin tone from Shine Bright Design. Lori, I am coloring a page out of Hannah Lynn's Enchanted Faces. She is my absolute favorite artist. There is no secret about that. I admin one of the Facebook groups dedicated to her, as well as I am blessed to help her with her VIP group. So I'm going to come in with the Parma Violet and just start marking in my shadows. And actually, I'm going to grab a little strip of the painter's tape that I keep by my desk and just kind of lay that flat so that way I'm not wrecking my paper. Happy to enable you, Lori. You're going to have a tough choice though. She's got tons of beautiful books. I think she's at about 10 now, and I love every single one of them. Enchanted Faces, and I think the Tattoo Darlings are my two favorites. So I've never actually colored a picture with the girl facing this way, so this should be interesting. I'm not quite sure what to do. So I'm just going to have her shadows behind her and then her highlights at the top here. Candace, I'm talking about Hannah Lynn. It's spelled like this. Oh, Dallas, I totally agree. As soon as I can get my hands on Victorian Darlings, I'm going to add that to my collection. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Unicorn. And those of you that follow my color alongs will be happy to know that I have one for October, which I actually just finished it today, so I'll show you at the end of the stream if I remember. And then I have another one planned for November and another one for December, so we've got color alongs throughout the rest of the year. Okay, I'm happy with the Parma Violet, so now I'm going to come in and kind of neutralize it with the Nectar. And this just kind of turns it into more of a skin tone color. It's like magic, I swear. I cannot get enough of the skin tone combination. I use it all the time. I have kind of a color along going on right now. It's actually from Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Let's see if I can find it here. It was one that I uploaded as a speed color, but I turned it into a color along version, but I don't talk in it, so you just kind of have to follow what I'm doing. And that's from Jasmine's first book, A Fantasy Art Adventure. But for September, no, I don't think I have any color alongs planned. Thanks, Desiree. That was fun. I actually did a 5-color challenge, so I used 5 colors plus the skin tone colors and then black and white, and that was it. Yep, you're right. Just 1 minute. I'm going to close my door just because the hubby has the TV on. Able to rejoice? You don't have to. I follow a lot of color alongs more for the shading and the shadows, and I use my own colors. If any of you watch Shine Bright Design, I'm so zoomed in, this probably won't be able to show up very well, but she colored this one. This is Jeweled Octopus from Jasmine Becca Griffith's Mermaids. And she did her octopus pink. I followed it for the shadows and I did mine green. So now I'm happy with that. I'm going to go in with my peach and I'm just going to use this to burnish my shadows. And I'll bring it out a little bit as well. Actually, maybe sharpen it. And I had planned on putting blush on her, but I'm not going to because I'm not used to the way her face is, so she's just going to be makeup free. You gotta lay down, Miss Lilo. You're gonna shake my camera. Oh, are you leaving? You go this way. Come on. Oh, you can't lay on my picture though. What are you doing? Get your butt out of here, miss. Hey, don't you scratch my desk, you turkey. They're pretty much crayons. I don't think anybody refers to them as pastels that I've seen. Hi, Fairy Treasures. Thanks for being here. Do they say pastels? Oh, you are right. Yeah, it says water-soluble color wax pastels. Let's see if I can show that there. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever actually read the box. I would have thought they were closer to crayons than pastels. Desiree, the color picker app that I used was Jazz's Arty Games, and it's more meant for artists because you can have like different scenarios and stuff for drawing. It kind of challenges you a little bit. But I specifically use it for the color picker. You can pick anywhere from 1 to 5 colors with it. And I also like to put in all of my coloring books and then have a random draw there. If I don't know what I want to work in, I'll usually pick a random coloring book. If that's the app you are talking about. There are a bunch of videos on it on YouTube, so if you just type in Jazz's Arty Games, you should be able to watch a video. It is a paid app though. I think I paid $5 for it in Canadian, so I'm not sure how much it would be for you. You better not knock that over, Missy. I'm going to switch to my light peach now. going to bring this into the very end of her face, and then I'm going to bring in my white and just kind of finish that off there with a nice highlight. Oh, and I just realized I missed the rest of her skin down here. It's $7 in the US, Desiree? That's crazy. Usually US is cheaper. Thank you, Katrina. Okay. I'm just going to get my peach back in here and finish off this part of her skin, which I totally forgot. Switch to the light peach. I'm going to bring this up to basically the edge of her shoulder here, and then we'll put in a white highlight there. And actually back in with my light peach, I'm going to blend this area in a little bit better. I don't have Victorian Darlings yet, Kayla. I plan to as soon as I get the cash for it, though. So now I'm going to switch to my blues, which I'm going to try and blend into here, just to kind of create a little bit of a cloud look behind her wing. So this is my Indian Throne Blue, which I'm also going to use for the star on her shoulder here. And then I'm going to switch to the non-photo blue. Pop a little bit of that in there too. Miss Lilo, you are in the way. Come here. Come on. Come here. Sorry, sweetie. And then lastly, I'm going to switch to my powder blue. And just use that to blend everything together. I'm also going to grab a number 7 pigment liner and just, oh, no, that's the one that doesn't work, so I'll switch to a number 5. And I'm going to very carefully, because these things don't like Prismas, just going to kind of draw in the edge of her shirt there, as well as just a little bit of the cloud. Okay, Nikki, thanks for being here. I hope you have a great night. Okay, so while that dries, we'll do her lips. I'm going to grab Mulberry. Just going to pop a little bit of that in at the bottom and the top of her lips. And then Hot Pink. And blend that all out. Really, Shara? Are you sure? It should be under Color Challenge. Okay, Jody, enjoy. Thanks for being here. Okay, so I guess the next step is to pick out our greens, and we're almost done. That's awesome. So I know I definitely want cobalt turquoise. But what other colors do I want? Maybe parrot green and of course green light, because that's my favorite. Oh, I didn't know there was another one. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my cobalt turquoise first, and I'm going to create a shadow in here underneath her eye, and then kind of fade it out a little bit. And then I'm also just going to pop some of this in and then fade it out along the lines of her shirt or wings. I'm not sure which lines are which. But I'm just going to pop this in randomly just to create some depth in her shirt. Then we'll switch to the parrot green, blend that in and fade it out. We'll do the same thing on her shirt. And then lastly, I'll grab the light green and blend that in over everything. Just going to catch up with chat here quick. Donna, if your question was towards me, I don't have any planned streaming times yet. I'll probably do a video update later on when I do figure that out, but I upload videos usually every Wednesday, and sometimes the occasional Friday or a random day if I have something that needs to go up. Oh, I see. You were talking to Kayla. Never mind then. Okay, so with these wings, I think what I'm going to do is bust out my acrylic paint again. And actually, first thing, I'm going to take my black and I'm just going to darken up the outsides of these wings just so I can see a little bit easier where they are. And then I'm going to grab out my acrylic paint. Hi Belinda, glad to see you here. I'm hoping to be able to make it to your stream later on. You're streaming for 2 hours, right? After Kayla? Oh no, Desiree, I hope not. That probably means you'll get sick. Okay, I will be able to make it to either the first or second half of your stream then, but I really want to watch Sharp Objects tonight. They're doing their season finale, and I need to see who the killer is. And I know after your stream will pretty much be bedtime, so... Okay, so I got my acrylic paint, and I'm just going to very carefully dilute it a little bit. Mix that up with my brush. So this will just make it so it's not so opaque, it'll be see-through. And then I'm just going to very carefully bring this in over her wings. that one is a little too opaque there for my liking. Oh, I agree, Dorothy. I don't think it's the mom that's killing the kids, though. Belinda, it's a series. I'm not sure if it's a mini series or if they're going to be doing another season. But basically, it just follows this really messed up family, and there's like these killings in this town, and the mother is crazy, and I'm not sure, Desiree. I'm pretty sure it's the dad. We've gotten some strange footage of his. He just seems a little bit off to me, and I think it was him. So I do wish that other one hadn't have been so opaque. I might be able to fix that, though. Thanks, Donna. Yeah, Belinda, it definitely is interesting. I definitely recommend watching it. Just going to very lightly go over this one again, just a little bit. Just make it a little bit more foggy, and then once those are dry, we'll go over with white. And let's see. Oh, thanks, Kayla. I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Uniball Signo Broad Pen, and I'm going to outline these clouds in white. I think I'll be able to finish right on time or even before my time's up, so that's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and outline the star and all these lines that Hannah has around it as well. I think I'll do that after I do this cloud, though, otherwise my hand will be running into it. Thank you, Ollie. Thanks, Belinda. Desiree. Yeah, I have a few shows like that too, like Handmaid's Tale and Siren. When those are on, I don't watch anything else. But I never did get into Supernatural. Although I have heard great things, so I might have to one of these days. Thank you, Lori. Kathy, I'm not sure. I think it is on demand if you have, I think it plays on HBO. A piece of Lilo hair in there. Thanks, Elaine. Me too, Desiree. Whoever plays Ren on that does it so great. Oh my god, I can't get enough of that show. I cannot wait for it to come back. Another one I'm super excited for is Good Doctor. Although, while it's been on break, I watched Bates Motel. And if any of you watch Good Doctor, you know that the same guy plays the crazy person in Bates Motel. So I'm not sure I can look at him the same now. Thanks everybody for the compliments. Oh, Kathy, that sucks. You might be able to find it online though. Me too, Charlotte. There's just something about that show that gets me. It's just so heartwarming. I love it. Can't forget about this little cloud up here. Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube too, Candace. You're just replying to that now, Kayla? Well, it's good to know she was talking to me too. At least I didn't look like an idiot. Did he really, Shalene? You know, now that I'm thinking about that, he was very similar. I'll have to tell my hubby that, although he probably knows because he's really good with faces. Well, I know that, Kayla, but well, maybe you're talking about something sooner. Yeah, that was a great movie. Okay, so I think her wings should be dry. So I'm just going to go in, if my pen wants to work, and outline them. Candace, I used a Touch 5 marker, number 35 Lemon Yellow, for the hair. It probably was Kayla. So I'm pretty sure that conversation was from a while ago when I realized she was talking to you. At least I think that's what you're talking about. Oh, it does, Shalene. Putting white on images is my absolute favorite thing to do. So now I'm going to go in with my black and I'm going to redefine her eyelashes because they are absolutely beautiful and they need to pop. So I'm going to turn my page a little bit here. Make sure that you guys can still see it. And I'm going to take my black pencil and I'm going to come in and just blacken up these babies. Along with that, I'm also going to blacken up this part of her eye, her pupil, and then I'm going to make it look like she's wearing eyeliner. And then I'll take my white pen again and just create a little bit of a sparkle in her eye. Maybe just a little one on her lip too. And then another thing I like to do is just kind of go back in and darken up these little random black wisps that Hannah has on the ends of the hair here. Just 'cause they get covered up really easily and then they kind of look funny. Maybe outline this star too. Make it pop out a little bit more. Yeah, I could darken up her eyebrow too a little bit. Normally I would do that with red, but I don't have that pulled out, so we'll just do it with black. Thanks, Charlotte. Thanks, Kayla. I figured it would because they usually take me about 2 hours, and then you add in like the chatting and the delays, so I figured it would work out pretty perfect. Sounds good. I'll see you over at your stream. It's okay, Desiree. And then I think the last thing I'm going to do on this picture is I'm going to grab my gold stickles, and I can't tell you what color they are because the ones that I bought don't say on them, don't say the name on it. Bleh. And I'm just going to use this to make this star super glittery. And then I don't know if everybody else does this, but I like to move the stickles around just so they are not so bumpy. So that will be my one sparkly element on the picture, I think. Name is not on the top left. What? Oh, no, it's not. It just says Ranger. I've looked all over this bottle and read everything probably 5 times, but it's not on there. Hi, Candy. Thank you. Thanks for being here. So I don't think I missed anything for this picture. I think she's done. One thing I'll probably do off screen is I might go in and just kind of redefine the black lines in her hair and make them stand out more. I'm not sure if I will or not though. I'm going to kind of think on that and see. But she is pretty much done and perfect timing, and it is pretty glittery. I did think about taking a wink of Stella to the clouds too, but I think I'm just going to leave it. Thanks, Donna. Thanks, Shalene. Yes, feed those kitties of yours. And puppies if you have any. Thanks, everybody. Candace, was that question for me? So I'm just going to take the last few minutes to thank Sammy for hosting this event and coming up with it. Yeah, I'll probably post her on Instagram tomorrow, I think, and my Instagram will eventually be linked in this video, but it is on my other videos if you want to go find that. Kayla's streaming next at Kayla's Coloring Corner. I'll go ahead and pop in a link here to her channel. And then after her, Belinda at, I think her channel name is Coloring with Faithful Girl. So yes, a big thank you to Sammy for all her support and creating this event. Thank you to everybody that streamed and all of you chatters that made it even more fun. Penny, flip through of what? Oh, that sucks, Unicorn. At least you can rewatch them. That's always nice. Thank you, Charlotte. I know, Desiree, they always do. Oh, I could show you a few pictures from this coloring book. I have it kind of taken apart right now, so it's really hard to flip through it. But I've done a lot in this book. And I still have a lot to do. The pages in here are just absolutely beautiful. I think my favorite one out of here, though, this one was actually a color along too, but my favorite one out of here was this one. We did a challenge in the Hannah group, so you had to do an opposites. So a lot of people did like opposite colors and a bunch of different stuff, but I decided to do dead and alive. So part of her is living and the other part of her is a zombie, and I had so much fun doing that one. Yes, there is a bigger version. This is the pocket size version, and I do believe that there are a couple of Hannah's books that offer pocket size or full version. And if you are interested in Hannah's books, there are tons of flip throughs and stuff on YouTube. I usually don't get them quick enough to do a flip through, although I did do a PDF flip through of Victorian Darlings. Aw, thank you, Nikal. That's awesome, Unicorn. Enchanted Faces is one of my favorites. So we've got just a couple more minutes. What are you guys all working on? If you're working on anything. Oh, it's on my wish list too, Charlotte, but I buy the actual books. I don't have a very good printer, so the only reason I had the PDF is because I help Hannah with her VIP group, so I usually get early access to the PDF versions of her books. So we got Desiree working in Fairy Tales, Dorothy's working in Nightfall, CL Aldridge Art is working on a drawing for her next book. Oh, that's cool. Unicorn is doing my Partridge in a Pear Tree color along. I can't wait to see that, Unicorn. Desiree's also working in Momo Girl. I'm going to butcher your name, I'm sorry. Monesita, I hope I'm saying that right, is starting in Enchanted Forest. Connie's working in Mounts 4. Linda's in Between Pages. Morticia's working in Magical Dawn. Charlotte's working in Princess Darlings. Oh, that's awesome. I just finished. Okay, I'll show you guys one more picture. Zoom out a little bit here. Oh, no, that's zooming in. Okay. Let's see if I can quickly find it here. Move this one out of the way. I actually just finished the Snow White page in Mermaids and Fairies, if I can find it quick here. And I wish I'd have done this one as a color along because, oh my gosh, I just love how she turned out. I did not expect her to turn out that well. So this one, I actually have a goal to try and finish it as fast as I can. So I've done so many pages from this one, and if I do start streaming, pretty much all of my streams will be from this book. We can just chat while I try to conquer my journey through this book to finish it. Thank you, Desiree. Thanks, Charlotte. Desiree, that was with a white Posca pen. So I just did a marker base, and then I took my Posca pen and just kind of did hair strands throughout her hair. It actually turned out really good. Yeah, Charlotte, all Hannah Lynn. Pretty sure Sammy calls me the Queen of Hannah. I might be a little bit obsessed. Okay, anyways, okay, everyone, it is now Kayla's turn, so I'm going to pop in her link again here. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Another big thank you to Sammy, and I will see you guys in Kayla's stream. Penny, I don't have a actual stream time yet. If you want to subscribe and maybe ring the bell to get notifications, I will be posting an update video that will have all of that information when I do pick a time and day to stream. Charlotte, I definitely plan to. I kind of killed my Posca pen doing that one though, so I'll have to get a new one. As soon as I do, I will definitely do a video for white hair. Okay, bye everybody. Take care. See you in Kayla's stream.